welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to let you guys know all the things you will need if you are going to start the cash budgeting system. So, without further ado, I like to jump right into the video. I don't like to hold anything back or stall. So let's start. What would you need if you're going to start cash budgeting? For me, I need a lockbox so I could lock my stuff away. If you live in a household that has more than one person, or like you're at home with your family or whatever, you might need a lockbox, baby, just so nobody steal your stuff. So I have a lockbox. I live with my boyfriend, but I do like to lock up because I do have clients coming in and out of my house. So I prefer to have a lockbox. I got this one on Amazon. If you haven't watched my video where I talk about going over my budgeting binders, the link is in the bio for this lockbox. You should watch that video, as well as I will link it below. So let me not be like that. I'll put a link in the description. But this is my lockbox, pink and all. And let's talk about what you'll need, right? You'll need envelopes. These envelopes I purchased on Amazon. I'll put the link in the description below for all the items I'm talking about in this video. But you will need cash envelopes. You can make them, but if you're a beginner, I'm assuming you probably don't know how to make them. But you can make them or you can purchase them. I don't have the time to make them, so I purchased them on Amazon. They basically have zippers so you can lock your money inside. But these are the A6 binder envelopes. So you will need binder envelopes, and along with binder envelopes you would also need binders. My binders are off of Amazon, and I customized and decorate them myself. So if you guys are interested and think my binders are cute and you would like to know how to do this, there's a video on my channel talking about customizing your binders. So you guys can watch that video, or you guys could head over onto my Etsy store and purchase them if you don't have the time to make them. But this is a binder. This is a size A6. You can do whatever size works for you. They have bigger sizes and they also have smaller sizes, but this is like the standard size because the envelopes, the money fits the envelopes perfectly. So this is the standard size. So you will need binder, and you will need envelopes, right? However many envelopes you need is up to you. There's also a channel on a video on my channel talking about budgeting and how many binders I think a beginner should start with, so you guys can check that out as well. And you will need like a cash holder. This is perfect. It's like acrylic, and I got this off of Amazon. So whenever you're budgeting, you can just organize your cash and have them separated, so you could just grab and go. So binders, envelopes, cash divider. And me personally, I like these little envelopes. These are also from Amazon as well, and these just hold my money for me. Once I get my money, I put it in these little envelopes. But if you have a job, then when you get paid, you'll go to the bank, you'll do a withdrawal, and you'll keep it in the envelope. And then whenever you're ready to do your budgeting, you'll do your budgeting. So these envelopes are very convenient. These are also from Amazon as well. I have this little bag. I think it's so cute, by the way. It's like a money bag. I got it off of Amazon, and in this bag I put stuff like tickets, tolls, debt collection letters, whatever important stuff I have to pay, like documents that I receive in the mail. That's what goes into this little pouch. But this is from Amazon. You will need a calculator. Definitely, you will need a calculator. This one was $9 on Amazon, You guys could purchase a nice little cute calculator for whatever theme setting you're trying to do with your budgeting. If you're like me, then you'll have a theme. If not, then you probably will be all over the place. That's up to you. But me, I have to have a theme color going on to make it work in my brain. So you will need a calculator, and you will also need trackers. You can purchase the budget trackers on Amazon, but I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so you need budget sheets. These basically will go in your binder or within your envelope with each category. That way you can keep track of what you put in, what you take out, and what the balance is remaining in that particular envelope. Say for example, you put $500 into rent, you take out $100, you have $400 remaining. This is a little sheets that you can keep track of how much money you've taken out and how much money you currently have within that envelope. So you will need budget sheets, and these are off of my Etsy store. If you guys like these, they are for sale on my Etsy store, so you can go ahead and check them out. The Etsy store is in my YouTube cover, my channel art. You will see the Etsy store in there. I don't know how to link it yet, but it's there. Just go on Etsy and type the name and I'll pop up. But you'll need budget sheet. You will also need to have an expense tracker where you track your expenses. Like every time you spend money, you track how much you spent. That is a great thing to have. You will also need a budget overview so you can calculate how much money you've taken out of what, how much money you put into it. This is another option if you don't want to use the budget sheets. You can have an overview. That way you can see. You can break down your paycheck, and then you can distribute the cash already without physically distributing it. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly. Hold on, let me slow down. This is like an overview, right? It has the name of the category, it has the current amount of the category, and it also has how much money do I want to add to this category. So say for example I get paid, right? And my paycheck is $1,500. Now before I even come up here and cash budget, what I do is I do 1,500 and I start to distribute the amount over all my binders, but on my iPad. Do you get it? So say for example, I get 1,500. Wait, let me use bills. I get $1,500 for my paycheck, right? Say my rent. So let's put 1,500 on the calculator. Say my rent is $1,000 and I'm taking out 500. I subtract 500. How much do I want to put down for electricity? Electricity is 50. I'm putting down 25. I subtract 25. Phone, I put down 25. Best Buy. So I split out my bills in half and I deduct them out of my paycheck. I put each amount here. So you see where it says add, I put add 500, add 25, add 25, add 50. So I worked all this out, right? And whatever amount I'm left with, I put it here after I subtract all my bills or whatever. Then I start to distribute the 600 over these. So I go over each category and I see how much money do I want to add to emergency this month out of my $600. Let me add $50 and I put add 50 and so on. So I go through my paycheck and I distribute the bills wherever I want them to go. So guess what this does? When you're ready to do the budgeting with the physical cash, you already know how much you want to put where. You get what I'm saying? So you will need like an overview where you can already calculate how much money you're putting where. So when you're ready to put the money away, you're not trying to figure it out at that time. You already know. So you just distribute the money wherever you want it to go. So that's what that is. You will need one of those, and this is a good thing to have. I'll show you guys because I don't physically have one at the current moment. I need to order a few, but let me show you guys. It's like a placeholder. So placeholders like this, $1,000 placeholders, these are great to have, to be honest, because these placeholders, they condense your binders. So say for example you're saving and you've reached $1,000 in savings, you probably have that mixed between $100 bills, $50 bills, $20 bills, $10 bills, and then your envelope is just big and fat, and then you're trying to add more money to it, but it's a whole mess. You remove that $1,000 and you put a placeholder $1,000 there, so you can still know that, hey, this is the amount of money you really have here, but this $1,000 is elsewhere, probably in the bank, probably in your little lot box if you prefer to save in cash. But this is like a placeholder, so it takes a space of your $1,000 whenever you get there in your binders, so your binders are not big, fat, and bulky and all over the place. So these are good to have as well. But that's basically it. That's basically all the things you need to start cash budgeting, guys. Like, it's not a whole bunch of stuff. Literally need your binder, a little money divider, a little calculator, and your little trackers, and you're good to go. You're ready. So I don't see why you shouldn't start. You should definitely start. But that's all you need to start budgeting. And obviously money. You need to get paid. But that's it, guys. I mean, it's really not hard. I will recommend budgeting to everyone because it has definitely changed my life. I could say that. So why wouldn't I want you to be financially free? I would. I'm not there yet. I just started, but so far so good. So get into it. Start budgeting. Start putting your money up. Start taking control of the dough. Don't let the dough take control of you. You start taking control of the dough, honey. Do that and you'll be on your way. Thank you for watching the video, guys, and be sure to check out the other videos on my channel, and I would appreciate it if you subscribe. But subscribe only if you like my content, okay? I'm not forcing you. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.